Um, okay, well, I'm going to get now. Thank you, Israel. I'm going to get into the aquaponics class, and I'll take I'm going to, before I do that, let's do this. Let me take a little break. They look thirsty. When COVID hit, let me just say this. We have an immune system, okay? Immunity comes from what we should be eating the best we possibly could. I'm not saying people can't eat the things that they shouldn't sometimes, but you should be putting more good in than bad, right? And when COVID happened, we knew we needed to help people build their immune systems more. And eating living healthy food, first of all, is the best way. When you can eat, like when I pulled this, when Israel went and cut this and pulled this off the tree, this started to die 7 minutes ago. The best time to eat this is now, not 2 weeks from now after it was in the refrigerator. So when you can eat living food, your health is at another level. But what we started doing was immune boosters. We started making our own pre and probiotic immune booster drinks. And like this is Refresh. This has chlorophyll in it, prebiotics, probiotics, enzymes. It has chlorophyll, aloe. It has licorice root in it. And I'm going to tell you, it's phenomenal. And I drink a bottle of this a day. Then we have other ones. We have peach, a peach and grape, purple passion, pina colada, guava. Now, these are no added colors, no added sugars, nothing. This is just, so if it does have sugar in it, it's because pineapple has a natural sugar in it. That's why. But we're going to give you guys a taste of this if you want to try. And you don't have to. Just take one. Hey, take two. Take one of each. Not one of each, but two different ones. Okay, I'll put this one back. I didn't drink it so that people can try it. And then this is an amazing, and then tell me what you guys think. Now it's amazing, and these build your immune system. No artificial sweetener. Absolutely not. No artificial colors. The color it is from the fruit. Isn't this amazing? So we sell these. You could buy 5, get 2 free. They last about a week. But and we make our own cookies. We make homemade cookies with all the right stuff. My wife does homemade teas. We do all organic, natural teas. We make all of these things. And it's a landofdelight.com, a landofdelight.com, or right out here. Isn't that pretty cool? Remember, garbage in, garbage out. I'm not saying you can't eat some bad stuff sometime. We're all going to eat a candy bar or something every now and then, but garbage in, garbage out. How we doing, everybody? Are we doing good? My daughter usually does a class that I'm not going to do right now, but we have bees. We do our own honey, raw honey, unheated, unpasteurized honey. If you do a search on fake honey, 70% of all honey has corn syrup in it, even if it says raw. Scam city. Sorry, it is what it is. And you should always eat local honey, especially if you have allergies. Then we do infused honey. Someone says, what's infused honey? Well, we take raw wildflower honey and we infuse organic Ceylon cinnamon. A long time ago, when people got a cold or a flu, they did honey and cinnamon on a spoon, like old school days, because there's health benefits. So this isn't normal cinnamon. It's called Ceylon cinnamon. It's a super cinnamon. So that's Ceylon cinnamon honey. And you can use this. Does anybody do oatmeal? Does anybody do tea? Does anybody drink tea here? Do you know you can cook with this, with chicken? And this is great. Stir fry. Great. And then we have moringa honey. I have turmeric black pepper honey. I have ginger honey. I have ginseng honey. I have lavender honey, raspberry honey, and elderberry and clove honey. I make all these. Maybe I should put them online one day on Amazon or something. We do all of this stuff for us. But anyway, it's amazing stuff. This one is orange blossom. I always joke around and say, well, you put a couple drops of orange in here. Orange blossom is because the bees are in an orange grove. The beehives are in an orange grove and they go to orange flowers. I mean, and then wildflower is what you should, it's called the allergy blend. If you have any type of hay fever, sinuses, or allergies, you should be eating wildflower honey because then the bees go everywhere. That's the one you want. And then we also do gallberry, which is from the panhandle, and it's very low in the glycemic index for sugar content, but it's only available 2 months out of the year. Okay? Do we have any eggs or no? Okay. Do we have one egg? Yeah. Okay. I'll just do one other thing, and then I'll go into aquaponics. My friend Jameson's filming, and I already got, as great as aquaponics is, I'll be good. Let me just do one other thing. We got a guy filming right here because we got to try to teach people outside a dead-end road on Plant City. So, but we've actually had thousands of people in 9 years, to be honest with you, come through here. It's pretty amazing. We have over 400 chickens, and there's a saying, because there's some new people in here, you didn't hear it before. You are what you eat that it eats. I mean, you are what you eat. But I add the other part to it, you are what you eat that it eats. Because if you're feeding your chickens genetically modified soy, corn, that has hormones and antibiotics in it, that's what you're eating. Whether you like it or not, that's just the way it is. If you're buying eggs from the store, they're washed in chlorine, eggs are porous, it is what it is. Because you can't buy eggs if they're not washed, because there's laws, unless you have your own chickens. Now, my eggs are farm eggs, and I don't wash my eggs. Now, that might sound a little gross to some people, but old school, if you actually had chickens, you don't refrigerate eggs. Eggs were never meant to be refrigerated. Now, hold on. Let me do a disclaimer. If you have eggs, do not pull them out of the refrigerator. If they've been in the fridge, they got to stay in there. But when you have chickens, you pull your eggs out, you do not wash them, and you put them in a bowl. You look at old school farm pictures, butter and eggs were not refrigerated. Okay, why? This egg is porous. This shell is porous. When a chicken lays an egg, it puts a bloom on it, a coating on this egg that protects bacteria from coming into the egg. So we don't wash these until you're ready to cook with them. Now, when you're ready to cook with them, of course you would wash it and then crack it. Are you guys with me? Okay, but that's how this egg is going to be gold inside, like dark. It's not going to be some light, wimpy, yellow, terrible color. Because if that's the case, there's no nutrients in this. It's supposed to be gold. It's supposed to be dark yolk. The yolk is not, it's supposed to be tough. And anyways, so we buy our feed. I have to get our feed shipped in from out of state, non-GMO, all-natural chicken feed. It's 3 times as more expensive, guys. But I figure since my family eats it, I'm going to do it that way. That's the way I like to do it. And my chickens run out from the time the sun comes up till they go to bed, till the sun goes down. And they're called pasture-raised chickens. I'm going to do a little shock and awe. And then I'm going to go into aquaponics. Has anybody ever bought eggs called cage-free? Has anybody at the store seen what's called a cage-free egg? How about free-range eggs? Well, you can buy regular eggs. Then the next price up is cage-free. Then the next price up is free-range. USDA, you ready? All right. If this gets you mad, you need to get mad. If it doesn't get you mad, don't worry about it. Cage-free eggs means that a chicken in a warehouse must have 1 cubic feet per chicken. This much space where I'm standing. This much. 12 inches by 12 inches. 1 cubic feet per chicken. That's cage-free. It's still in a warehouse. It's still got vents, but now free range. Oh, surely that must be better. Yeah, it is better. It's 2 cubic feet per chicken. It's not all of them running outside chasing birds. I mean, it's 2 cubic feet per chicken. Now, the only difference with free range is they got to have doggy flaps on the side of the warehouse where chickens can go outside. But if you've ever had chickens, they're going to stay where the food and the water is. I don't know if that gets you mad. I don't know if it does or not, but that's how it is. And there is another level USDA calls pasture-raised eggs. Almost impossible to find. That's 108 cubic feet per chicken. which is not financially feasible for a farmer with land to give each chicken 108 cubic feet, or especially indoors. And that's what I do, is pasture-raised eggs.